Hello Chingus, my name is Jeannie and I am here to finish out my 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so let me see. So I have I have $935 right here. And then I have the rest of the envelopes right here. I'm not sure how much this totals, but I think I'm just going to start stuffing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the largest number first. So I do have them in order from largest to smallest. So I'll go ahead and just start stuffing. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 99. Okay, so I have bought our tickets to go back to the States. I had to call the airline, and the credit card that I was using got declined, so I had to call the credit card, and they said, oh, they put in the address wrong, so I had to call the airline back, and it still got declined. It was just a whole big mess. And then I tried to use another card, and that one got denied, and so I had to wait because the airline was like, oh, something's wrong with our system, call back in the morning. And so I did, and it still got declined. So I was like, I don't know what the problem is. So I tried a whole other credit card. I wanted to use the one card so I can get points, but it just wasn't working. And then when I used the third credit card, it sent me a message about, do you accept and I'm sure it was for fraud if, that I had charged this amount of money, because it was a big amount. It's a big amount because I had to get airline tickets for me and my son, since it was about a week out from when we needed to fly. They were going to sit us in front of each other, and I'm like, there's no way in the world that's going to happen. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5. So I had to go to the next seat up. So it costs a little more, but it's done. Oh yeah, and then they wanted to fly us from here to Dallas to North Carolina and then to Austin. And I was like, no, that makes no sense. Why would I do that? Why would I fly to a whole other state and come, like, I'm not doing that. But anyways, everything's taken care of, got our flights. I'm gonna work a half a day on Friday. My son's gonna go to school for half a day, and then we'll go over and hopefully catch the free bus. Hopefully it won't be full, and we're just bringing one carry-on for me and one backpack, and then same with him, one carry-on for him and one backpack. So 84, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still haven't I was able to talk to my best friend, but I did not tell her that we were coming. I still want it to be a surprise. I don't want any attention on us. So I did contact my dad so we can stay with him. And then the only person that I've let know is my dad and our best friend. So there's 3 of us. So I contacted the other friend. All right, 69, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got the car rental. We should be getting into Austin about 8 o'clock if there are no delays. We had a delay when we went in the summer. 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as we have no delays, we should land about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And then the goal is we don't have to wait for our luggage because we'll have it with us. And then the plan is to 50, 60 to just drive straight to where she's at. And when I talked to her today, she's been spending the weekend at her other son's house, which is totally understandable. All right, 58, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 56. Oh, I have no more 50s. 20, 40, 55, 56. All right. So I am taking off work. I think I'm taking off 5.5 days. 50, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are traveling light. We're bringing 3 outfits, packing 2. Oh, and no, I'm sorry, we're bringing 4 outfits. We're packing 3, so 2 casual, the funeral wear, which will be church wear too, and then what we're wearing, those will be the clothes, and then I just plan to wash. Oh, this is not going in. Come on, there we go. I guess I didn't do this very well. All right, 40, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully I have enough. But the thing is, I bought the tickets, but I believe it's a month before I get charged. So if I don't have enough from 100 envelope, the next paycheck I should be able to finish it out. But we shall see. 41, 35, 20, 35. All right. 30, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3. If I have to make change, I do have change in my safe. 32, 20, 5, 30, 1, 32. And I may have to make change. And that is fine. 30, 20, yeah, I'm gonna have to make change, so hold on. So I got 20 here. So 20, 30. And you have to even make even more change. 26, 25, 26, maybe not. All right, so 25, 25, yes, I'm gonna have to make change. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I'm gonna have some money left over, wow. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need change. All right, so 13, there we go. I have $9. Well, let's go ahead. And where's my coloring sheet? I'm putting the paper under there. And let me color. I think I'm just gonna color it one color. Let's do red. So let's see. 4 is already colored. And then 13. And then I'm going to make sure I write it on my tracking form. I already know it's 5,050. All right. Okay, so I am going to, and I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to put them in order because that's just me. Fits in there perfectly. All right, so I'm gonna move this so I don't get it mixed up. Okay, so I am going to empty them and then count them to make sure it is 5,050. And of course I will fast forward you. And while I'm doing this, I will be watching something. let's make sure I have 5,050. All right, so I will fast forward you through this as well. calculated. Put all this back. I'm like, ugh. Hopefully it all adds up. All right, let's see. So 100. It worked, yay! Woohoo, yeah. All right, 5,050. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. All right, okay. So it took me a while to do this, but I did stop. I'm so thankful I was able to finish it. Obviously, most of this will go to the airline tickets. The box challenge that I did will go towards the car rental. I don't know if it's enough for it, but if not, this will cover it. Of course, you know, I had other plans for this, but it is what it is, and I am thankful that we are able to go back to the States. I guess if there is a positive, of course, it's that we get to go and get to see my family, friends, and then I kind of have a rough estimate of how much it'll cost for us to go. So will I do this again? Yes. When? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when, but I like the fact that I have $5,000. I don't know what, but I do think I want to do it again. This is great. This is great. All right. So anyways, thank you so much for following along on my 100 envelope journey. I do encourage others to do it. I know I've watched other cash budgeters savings challenge channels, and some of them are like, oh, I can't do that because for whatever reason. And then I've watched some that have done it. And I am very grateful that I have done it. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and possibly subscribing. God bless. See you next time. Annyeong 친구s.